Yeah, that's nice. Okay, right. Flexible sandpaper again. Lots of dust. Try not to breathe the dust in. As a general rule of thumb, you want as much weight out of the tips of the bow as you can get, because it makes the limbs spring forwards faster. So when you're scalloping out things like this, taking weight off the back here, that's really good, because it means you're going to get better cast, better arrow speed, everything else. How's that doing? That's not so bad. Okay, right. Happy with that now. What I want to do now is take a bit off this edge here. Okay, so there we go. I'll clamp it this way. Be careful with these are supposed to be magnetic soft jaws that fit on the vise, but they do have an interesting habit of coming off. Okay, get that square. Best tool for this. Let's try this one. Ah, that sucks. Let's do this one. Much better. I find if I chop and change between tools regularly, sometimes I'll use one tool for a particular job, and then for some bizarre reason I'll swap to a completely different tool at another time, just because I feel like it. So there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason. I imagine it depends on what the grain of the wood is doing, whether it's interlocking, how sharp my tools are, and many other things. That is nice. That is nice. Okay, right. Next step. So, this is where I'm at now. I'm really happy with that. I think that's lovely. I'll sand it down. I might make it a little bit deeper towards where the string is going to sit. But again, until I've shot it and see how the string behaves in it, I'm not going to. Right, the other issue with this, Dacron strings have a tendency to stretch. So I found that I start off with the string at a nice brace height and then it stretches. The string then has a tendency to drop over either one side or the other just because it is rounded off. So I'm going to flatten these. Again, it's going to reduce the mass in the tip, which is great, because it means it's going to go forwards faster. But it also means the string should sit on there a little bit more happily. So I've done the same with this one. And there you go. I don't know, can you see that? I flattened it off. Again, what I may do, once I've shot it again, I might actually create a concavity through here so that the string has somewhere to consistency lie, or, well, not lie in, but it should go into that area and that should hold it. But until I've shot it, I don't know. So again, back in the clamp, make sure it's square, which it is. Something nice and aggressive to flatten that off, so I'm going to go for a Japanese rasp here. Trying to do it so you can see what I'm doing. Nah, stuff that. So that's quite flat now. Round the edges off, but I'm not going to come into the middle. I don't want to round it off completely because I still want the flat bit across the back there. Don't want a bit flatter, yes. That should do the job. Okay, so let's just get rid of some of this. These are fantastic for taking off any ridges, especially on an edge. Next step with this is to make a Dynaflight string which doesn't stretch. That is lovely. Okay, bit of sandpaper. With that ridge on the top. I'm only using a round bit because I just happen to have it lying around. There's no particular reason. A round bit of sandpaper, that is. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. So there we go. Much more interesting, much prettier. The grain on this, the grain through the handle on this is stunning. I'll just show you this. Can you see that? I'll take my glasses off so I can look long range in the camera lens. This, when this is stained, I'm hoping it'll bring out the grain on this even more, because it is just gorgeous. It's going to be quite a looker. And as always with these, I don't want to sell it. But hey ho. I could do a bit more sanding. Anyway, so there you go. Next video will probably be applying the dye. I've got other projects in between anyway, so I got a very nice. I got my first order from India, so I've got making a very nice pyramid bow with ebony tips. And you're just going to have like an ebony overlay in the tips and maybe a bit of ebony through the handle as well. So I've got bows going everywhere now. I've got bows going. I've got one to go to Canada, one to India, one to Australia. So yeah, it's all very good. Cool. So yeah, thanks for watching.